Guys, welcome to Audrey's reading area on this Inspirational Friday. Inspirational Friday. So yes, you guys, I do have a very good, inspiring story that I'll be reading to you. Yes, it has to do with dogs. See all my little doggies here? It's about a German Shepherd. I don't have a German Shepherd, but I brought all his buddies here to celebrate him. Shout out to my grandbabies, Korea, Sanaa, David III, Kaden. I love you. I miss you guys so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Please, you guys, click like and click share, and you remember, share my videos with everybody so they can hear me and listen to me read all these fun and exciting books like Nora, the 50-cent dog. Nora, the 50-cent dog. Alexa, what time is Audrey's reading area?
Audrey reads in her area live at 8 o'clock p.m.
Live at 8. Live at 8, you guys. I'm going to just jump right into this book, Nora the 50-cent dog. Written and illustrated by Lolly Stoddard. Nice. Nice. So Nora the 50-cent dog is based on a true story of a U.S. Coast Guard beach patrol dog in North Carolina during World War II. After a loving owner paid 50 cents, 2 quarters, 50 cents for Nora, a stray German Shepherd, she helped him patrol the beach against enemy invaders. When his life was in danger, Nora found help and saved him, for which she received an award from the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. Written for young readers, this tale of canine love and loyalty will warm the heart of anyone who enjoys the partnership of owning a dog. Nora the 50-cent dog. So, hope it is inspiring. See the 2 quarters here? The 50-cent dog. I got the 2 quarters here. There it is. Nora the 50-cent dog. Let's hear this true story, by the way. It was a cold, stormy November night, and the waves were crashing at the ocean's edge. Jimmy walked to the beach south of Oregon Inlet on North Carolina's Outer Banks. It seemed like the most secluded beach in the world. You can see Nora? Jimmy. Jimmy. Can you see? World War II. World War II was being fought across the ocean. All along the shores of America, Coast Guardsmen like Jimmy patrolled the exposed beaches with their trained dogs, watching for any signs of enemy attackers trying to come ashore. On North Carolina's Outer Banks, the threat was real. In past months, Coast Guardsmen could see the smoke of ships set afire by enemy submarines. If submarines tried to land saboteurs, the patrol dogs were ready, with keen eyes and noses to find the enemy and attack. They were ready. With the cold making Jimmy's mind wander, he remembered the day 7 months earlier when the dog by his side became his partner on patrol. It was warmer then, and Jimmy had been strolling in town on Liberty from the Coast Guard station when he saw the stray German Shepherd looking tired and hungry. When she looked at him and wagged her tail, she won Jimmy's heart. Hanging off the dog's shabby collar was a disc with her name engraved on it. When Jimmy called out, "Nora," the dog jumped up and landed a juicy kiss on Jimmy's face. Jimmy decided to bring Nora back to the station, hoping that the crew would want to adopt her as a mascot. Jimmy went to the dog pound to see if he could claim Nora. He reached into his pocket and pulled out his last 2 quarters to offer as payment. Last 2 quarters to offer as payment. Because there is no fee for a dog in these parts and no one has ever paid for a stray before, I can say that Nora is yours, the pound keeper exclaimed as he took the 50 cents. 50 cents, 50 cents. I cannot believe I just bought a dog for 50 cents. Jimmy happily remarked to himself during the trip back to the remote station on the outer beach. Little did Jimmy know how special this dog would be. Wow. See the 50 cents on each corner? 50 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents. He didn't know just how special this dog would be. Nora became more than a mascot. She followed Jimmy wherever he went. Although she had not gone to school for beach patrol dogs, she quickly learned what Jimmy taught her about being brave and watchful on the beach. Soon she was as skilled as the patrol dogs who had gone through the Coast Guard's training school. Wow. Wow. This night on the beach, Jimmy and Nora had already walked more than a mile through the soft sand up above the breaking surface. Coming back up the beach in the face of the northeast wind, Jimmy shivered as the cold worked its way through his body. His fingers and toes were numb. Can you imagine being so cold your fingers and toes are just numb, meaning you can't feel anything in them. When you touch them, you don't feel it. That's what numb is. His fingers and toes were numb, making him wonder if he would ever feel them again. Suddenly, feeling lightheaded and disoriented, Jimmy stumbled and fell. His mind went as black as the night. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The tide was rising toward Jimmy as he lay unconscious. He was in danger of dying, and Nora whimpered and nosed at him. Her master was in trouble. She would have to get help fast. Nora grabbed Jimmy's arm and dragged him away from the oncoming surf. Then she snatched Jimmy's hat and raced back to the station to find someone to help. She snatched his hat. Look at that. And raced back to the station to get help. Has Jimmy come back? The lieutenant asked from his office in the Coast Guard station. He called in from the post on the beach almost an hour ago. He should be back here by now. We need to know what he has seen. No, sir, he has not come in yet, replied one of the Coast Guardsmen. No one in the station knew that Jimmy had collapsed. No one knew the danger that was upon him. No one except Nora, the 50-cent dog. Get a party together to search the beach, the lieutenant ordered. Just as the men were putting on their coats, they heard some wild barking. Nora was jumping at the door and yelping. The man opened the door to find Jimmy's hat at Nora's feet. The dog was trying desperately to report that Jimmy was in danger and needed their help. Lieutenant, Nora knows where Jimmy is. Go, girl, we'll follow you. The man raced after Nora as she bounded through the dunes to the ocean beach, still holding Jimmy's hat. Nora dashed on ahead. Followed by the beams of flashlight, Nora smelled another Coast Guardsman patrolling the beach and ran on to get him. The rescue party became winded as they ran through the sand, but at last they could see a dark shape on the beach with Nora dancing around it and barking as the other patrolmen bent over to check Jimmy. This is when he was at the door with the hat, racing to go get his master, Jimmy. When the men reached Jimmy, they found Nora tugging at him and licking his face. Jimmy moved his arm and slowly opened his eyes. Nora crouched down against him, as if she knew he needed warmth until the others arrived to carry him back to the station. Wow. As Jimmy was carried into the station on a stretcher, the other Coast Guardsmen cheered Nora and playfully put Jimmy's cap on her head. Nora barked with excitement. Then another Coast Guardsman headed out with his dog so the beach patrol would continue without interruption. Wow, let me see him back here on the stretcher. The storm passed, and after recovering in the hospital with Nora by his side, Jimmy returned to patrolling the beach with Nora. Yet, this patrol dog now had become a celebrity. The story of her brave rescue efforts was told and retold throughout the Coast Guard. It became national news. Homeless Nora, the 50-cent dog, had become known as Nora, the brave defender of her country and its servicemen. Now, if this is not an inspiring story, I don't know what is. Hope this inspired you guys. Yes, so the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals wanted to honor Nora for her devotion. They invited Jimmy to bring her to the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in New York City to receive the John P. Haynes Medal at the 78th annual meeting of the society. During the presentation, Nora jumped onto the speaker's table and barked with excitement. With the medal around her neck, thirsty Nora surprised all as she began to drink from the water pitcher on the table. The audience laughed heartily. Nora, what am I going to say, you guys? Nora, the 50-cent dog, had won the hearts of all. Wow, the end. The end. Well, it talks about the author. You can read. You can pause and read. Pause and read. Okay. Well, thank you for being here and listening to me read fun and exciting and inspiring books like this. I hope to encourage you guys to pick up a book on your own and just read. Just take a look at it and read. Okay? Well, thanks for being here. Shout out to my mom, who's always here supporting me. Shout out to all of you who share my videos, including my girl, Victoria, my cousin, Ellie. Thank you so much. And everyone else who shares my videos. You are greatly appreciated. So enjoy your weekend. Happy Friday. I'll see you again Monday live. Live live at 8 on Monday. I will see you then. Don't forget to go to Audrey's Reading Area on YouTube. Audrey's Reading Area. Smash that subscribe button for me. Smash it up. All right. I will see you guys soon. Don't forget, yes, subscribe and share. Subscribe and share. I'll see you on Monday here at Audrey's Reading Area.